We have a 1953 Chevrolet complete custom car sitting on an Art Morrison chassis, has a Corvette LT1 fuel injected motor, overdrive trans, vintage air, a modernized air ride system. Lots more to tell you about it too. Go to volocars.com and that's where you'll find a price tag on this one and 200 other classic cars, all for sale, and each one is a monthly payment as well. But for right now, that top's down. Let's go for a spin. I always like the 53. They're nice and rounded. I like the quarter panels. They're nice and rounded. And this is probably one of the few convertibles I would say it looks just as good or better with the top up. This one is a nice, rich, black hearts cloth top, which I think looks really sharp on the car. But anyway, the body was off the frame. They did a rotisserie restoration. No rust or damage. Here's them big rounded quarter panels I talked about, and the rounded trunk, all nice, clean, smooth lines everywhere, no rust, no damage, absolutely straight, looking really good all around everywhere I'm looking. Beautiful, beautiful, like pewter, smoky pewter color. I don't want to call it purple, but when the light hits it, it almost has a little hue of purple in it. Very sharp looking. All the metal flake is laid out evenly. It's polished smooth like glass. A little bit of black detail inside the trim. But here again, rounded, all nice, smooth, clean, no rust, no damage. Fenders, hood, all that's looking really sharp. The paint is smooth and glossy. I don't even see a rock chip or a touch up. And again, I'm not saying there isn't one, but I'm not finding anything. No cracking, nothing like that. Chrome up front looks like it's all been redone. The emblem replaced, headlight bezels replaced. Has the optional big bird hood ornament sitting in the middle of the hood. Stainless moldings down the side, and the rockers are all straight and polished. Has the stone shield here, stainless steel. All that looks like it's been replaced. The chrome on top, or actually stainless. This is polished. Car's got probably 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it, so there's some light abrasions. I mean, barely worth mentioning. So it's not brand new, but it's really sharp. I do believe all the glass was replaced. Looks really nice and clear. Power top, again, it's nice cloth top. Gorgeous wheels, they're new. They were just put on. 18s in front, 20s in back. They're billet specialties with performance tires. This is all looking good here. So that's the outside of the car. Look at the pictures on our website to see it with the top up. Now let's open it up, see the inside, the Cadillac leather interior, and the LT1 motor under the hood. All right, let's see how the trunk looks. This 53 Bel Air. Oh, it makes that old car sound. I love that. Still gives it the character. So underneath, they did paint it. They put some carpet inserts in there. New weather strip. But down here, it's all boxed and upholstered. The air ride system, I assume, is under here. Has that same V that you're going to find in the interior. Nice carpeted floor. It has a battery box. Obviously, that's where the battery would be. Captain Obvious. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon. You'll be notified as the videos are posted. We got a really great lineup of cars coming up soon. So they painted everything, painted the jambs, replaced the weather strips, custom made door panels with the V. You might notice right above the red head, right above the armrest, there is a V missing. We are locating one. All the handles and hardware were replaced, the original style handles. So the dash is painted up real nice like the exterior. Has a custom dash pod there with all the gauges. I'll light it up and see the odometer. That might be the trip odometer, showing 16, has more than that. But all matched set of Dolphin gauges, LED indicators for the turn signals and the high beam. They made a lower panel here for the air conditioning controls, and they got the vents right below that. Chrome's looking nice. Inside here, their inspection sheet, some extra handles and cranks. The chrome around the windshield looks real good. Custom upholstered door panels to match the kick panels to match the door panels. I think it's all wrapped in leather too. You can smell the leather. Nice carpet. This is a leather wrapped console and the white stitching, leather shifter. Here's the Ride Tech computer system for the air suspension. That's or newer, I guess. They updated that. These are Cadillac leather seats, so it has the power controls on both sides and even lumbar. And this is the chrome V that we are locating for that door panel where it's missing. Cadillac leather in the back as well. Little center console here, also wrapped in leather. Yeah, literally, even with the top down, when I walked in here, you can smell the leather in here. It's real nice. And then we got this nice classic steering wheel. It's like the original wheel, but it's smaller in diameter. It's on a tilt column. All new wiring. Has a day and night reproduction mirror. Visors are recovered. So yeah, nice interior. So it's upgraded with a 5.7 liter. It's a 350 LT1 Corvette engine. I think they're about 300 horsepower. Just a nice turnkey, reliable engine. You're not going to go to the racetrack, but it's going to cruise down the road with plenty of power. All nice and neat and compact. Look at the custom firewalls, been smoothed out. There's a nice dipstick for the trans. Does have some coated headers down there. The front of the motor has polished components. The AC compressor is polished. Serpentine belt with all polished pulleys. There's a Chevrolet LT1 logo on the front of the air cleaner there. Updated aluminum radiator with an electric fan. Up front, we got some new horns. Here's a modern power steering system. Looks like a billet reservoir, billet alternator. They are Hedman headers. And of course, it has new power brake system with the dual reservoir master. And you can see everything's painted around it real nicely, including under the hood. Now Michael's going to take you for a cruise, and we'll see you back in a few minutes.
All right, everybody. Got a super sweet Bel Air here today, and I'm digging this thing. Sitting on an Art Morrison custom chassis. It's got a fuel-injected LT1 350 under the hood. Overdrive automatic transmission. I mean, this is just a really nicely built cruiser. A lot of modern upgrades on it. It does have air conditioning on it. Power steering, power brakes that are four-wheel disc also. Let's talk about the Art Morrison custom chassis. That is sitting on a Ride Tech air ride system. The adjustment for the stiffness is right here. But I've had a chance to loop this one around the block already, and it does not have your typical air ride quality to it. It's actually it's very nice and not bouncy at all. And just a great experience overall. It's a very cold day on. We do have the heater on. That is working. It's got the the modern vintage air system there that does the AC and the heat for you. Also, these really nice Dolphin gauges. They do light up really nicely and just, easy to read. I like that they have kind of the vintage font on them. Really matches the style of the car. One thing that I did notice is that our speedometer was not working properly, so we'll go ahead and send out a work order to our shop, and that will be repaired before somebody gets their car. Right now, let's see what she's got. And just like that, up to highway speeds, absolutely no problems at all. I was about not even halfway in the throttle. This thing just wants to go. I absolutely love it. Again, fuel injected, kind of turnkey, reliable powertrain there. Let's see how she goes down the road. Look at that alignment. I mean, you really can't ask for anything else but that. Tilt column here. Got a lot of cool things going on. Power seats, I forgot to mention that one. And this custom interior that we're sitting in is very comfortable. I do like the fact that it has like that it has 4 bucket seats in here. And then there's cup holders in the front and back as well. And this is real leather, I believe. So yeah, it's just it's a great car to take out and cruise. Again, kind of a thought-free drivetrain with the fuel injection LT1. And yeah, it's just a blast to drive. And it's set up really nicely. It's got all tubular components in the front end. And again, the custom chassis and just the way this thing goes down the road straight as an arrow. Really liking the build on this one. Our shop really liked the build on it too. We had a very minimal bill on it. I think it was about $650. And we did things like repaired the horn, repaired the headlights on it, just real minor things, a little wiring stuff here and there. So if you need a full service history details on it, you can of course go get that on our website. But yeah, runs and drives absolutely fantastic here. Power top too, I did forget to mention that. But yeah, come down to Volo, Illinois, visit us. We love seeing everybody that wants to come out, check out the cars beforehand. Yeah, we'll put it up on lift for you, do whatever you want us to, give you enough time to check everything out. With that said, go on volocars.com and check out all the details and pictures.
So I was told this was a body off frame restoration, which is obvious. I was told it was flipped on a rotisserie. That means this was a bare shell of a body. They flipped it on its side. The floors are all clean, solid metal, painted with a black chip guard paint. And then they slid underneath it an Art Morrison chassis. It's a new frame. It's going to make the car ride and handle better. All smooth. It's powder coated. It has drive shaft loops built into the middle of it. All tubular control arms up front and in back. It's a 4-link and has a panhard bar. It is riding on air, literally. It has Shockwave air ride shocks at all 4 corners. With the Ride Tech controller on the inside, you can adjust the height. You want to slam it down, bring it up, whatever it may be. Up front, it does have rack and pinion steering. It does have disc brakes at all 4 corners. The front calipers are smooth, polished billet. Of course, all the lines and hoses, all that was replaced when it was redone. Really nice custom dual exhaust system with Flowmaster mufflers. Custom fuel tank. It's all painted gloss black. You look up at the motor, just nice, clean oil pan and flywheel cover, high torque starter. It's a 700 R4 overdrive automatic transmission. Rebuilt drive shaft, goes back to a 10-bolt rear end that has an aluminum girdle cover on it. So what we have here is just a nice classy ride. I think the look of the car, it's a handsome body, nice rich color with the top and the leather. You're just going to put that LT1 in use going down the road. You're going to put the automatic overdrive shifter in the drive and just cruise with this car. Go to volocars.com. The salesman will help answer your questions, including how you're going to get your 53 Bel Air delivered to your house and how to get the financing if you need help with that too. All right, thanks for watching.